to get closer to the mic, but
What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday and happy Easter! There are little bunnies and eggs and
Happy
things
Easter.
dancing around. It is the day of Zombie Jesus. Yay!
The zombie Jesus has arisen.
I have risen, and we will play D&D. But first, announcements. All streams for 2026 are Extra Life streams. You can click that link that is in chat or in the About Me section and donate to Extra Life, which is a great charity that helps out children's hospitals all over the United States. And next week, we're going to be doing a little special thing for Extra Life called the Tabletop Weekend. That's when they streamers and gamers all over get together, play tabletop games, be it Monopoly, Zombies, Clue, whatever. We will be playing another go-through of the Resident Evil Tabletop RPG as we bring back the characters from the last game, as it was an alternative, like, what-if scenario last time. This time they're coming into it with a special Resident Evil heist situation. So make sure you tune in next week from 10 o'clock till about 2 p.m. We will be doing that. So I'm going to send my players for hell. Let's see if Cody can roll dice better this time and doesn't just end up being in a coma the whole game.
yeah.
Aw.
True. She can be mad at all she wants.
No, he kind of looked at you like, but I want to be on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, other than that, I'm hoping to be back streaming full time this week. It's been so hectic lately that it really hasn't been happening. We got some Resident Evil to finish up, but then with the big announcement of State of Decay 3 doing an alpha test soon, which yes, I'm signed up for. Might have to jump back in and refresh us all what State of Decay 2 was like and about that, so there might be some streams of that coming on soon. We'll see. Maybe we'll try to finally 100% that game. We'll figure it out.
It's not easy.
It's doable. I've only got like 5 achievements left. I mean, and they're not that
The
hard.
nightmare modes and everything.
Yeah, but it's more of the you have to survive for 100 days in nightmare mode. That which is doable if you play smart, which is saying a lot for me. So.
It runs into buildings all the time.
Huh?
The one that runs into buildings all the time.
I'm thinking more along my driving skills, but you know.
That sucks too.
I don't want to hear it from you though. Just like D&D, you have the capability of lighting everything on fire.
No, I don't do that. Not in State of Decay.
Anyways, the weather is getting nice, so we probably don't have any updates, but we always ask as.
Nope, no updates.
All right. We're going to ask every time, just so you know. I mean.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then there really hasn't been any more news on Hawthorne since they dropped that last news that they were going to be doing some early access.
Well, they did a whole thing.
Yeah, they were at PAX, and they're at another convention this weekend, the Weebs convention.
I'm seeing lots of good reviews.
Yeah, I've seen reviews, but as for news about them giving us, people who help fundraise it, the early access that we should be getting, haven't heard anything yet. So that's kind of where we are on Sheve's streams. Plus, you know, things are changing in Sheve's life, so we'll see what goes on there and if she will be able to even start a stream. She will. We'll make her stream right after D&D. She'll get off here and she'll have to go play her game in there and stream.
I said I would do it in the evening.
Nope, we're gonna make sure you do it on Sundays if you can't do it on Tuesday evenings.
Well, I can't do it Tuesday. I was thinking Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. If you can't, we're making you do it on Sundays. We're gonna make it happen, people. Anyways, as far as I know, that is all the announcements. I hope you're all having a happy Easter, whatever you do for Easter. We play D&D, and we had apple fritters because I wanted those today instead of cinnamon rolls. So, and it was kind of cool because I went to get 2 of my strawberry monsters, and they only charged me for 1.
Not that he needed to.
So, I got an Easter present from the gas station. They also gave us our donuts for like $1.50 cheaper than they were supposed to be. So, can't go wrong with that. All right. Well, so that knocks out all the announcements and all the festivities. Let's jump into D&D. When we last left off, you guys had made your way through the underground passages, making your way to the underground part of the mausoleum, where there was a sarcophagus suspended over a pit. After figuring out how to lower it in the way that you guys do, you ended up freeing Abigail.
But we didn't lower it.
You broke the chains. That's what I said. That's why I said you lowered it in the way that you do. There was an actual way of lowering it, but you said, fuck it, we're just going to break shit.
Yeah, but it involved interacting with potentially devastating super creature that we didn't know was dead. So
And
I think
also,
in our defense,
but
that-
you were taking the chance of Sarah killing you with her ice combination arrow. If you shake your head, but if you'd rolled a 1, there could have been serious repercussions, okay?
Just good grading. And lots of healing salves.
Yeah. Anyways, you released Abigail from her imprisonment. She transformed into a doll, which you are now carrying, Sarah, because she chose you as her carrier.
Of course.
You guys, the rest of your mission is to get to her father's house to release her so that you can find that tome. But first, you guys are still underground, and that's where we're going to start off today. What would you like to do?
Get the fuck out of here. So I'm seeing only the way we came in.
You do know that if you make your way all the way back to where it caved in, there is that 35 foot hole that you could try to figure out how to get back out.
I could turn into a bird. Well, let's go.
Yeah, I don't think there's much left to do here.
I don't know. You guys kind of haphazardly avoided looking at anything out of fear of your faces being eaten off, and so who knows?
Yeah. We're not the daring explorers. We like
Yeah,
to
we're-
be alive.
Purely mission focused. We don't have time for extracurricular activities.
Yeah, it's because usually those extracurricular activities involve a door getting blown up and NPCs dying.
We still, I still have virtually, I have like 3/4 of my spell slots are gone. So I'm like, I don't really have time for extra shit. So
Alrighty,
Alright. So,
let's go.
alright. So yeah, you guys head back down that narrow hallway there. Ahead of you, you do see that raised platform where the stairs go up. Well, Sarah doesn't see the top of it because she can't see over it. Which we actually took a measuring tape to figure out how tall Sarah is in the real world. She's shorter than this table that we use for D&D.
2.5 feet tall.
Yeah. Putting it into real because you could probably, Tercel, pick her up and put her on a shoulder like a parrot almost. That's how small she is.
I'd probably come to your knee. Maybe mid-thigh.
No, because Tercel was what? How tall are you?
6 foot?
I don't know.
I thought you were like 5'7".
I don't think I was overly tall because I usually make elves and I make them tall and lanky. So I probably had them about an average height.
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought you said 5'7".
No.
That's going back 3 years in my brain to find the memory.
Again, though, I'd
Yeah.
probably be like to his knee, mid-thigh at most.
If you're not careful, you can't step on her. Right? Is what I've determined. That it's a factor I should have been playing with the whole time. Same with Doggo. If Doggo's not careful backing up, he's going to sit on you. So, you know, these are things I wish I had thought about 3 years ago when we started this campaign. I could have been having so much more fun with this. So, but anyways, yeah, you guys are at that corner there. There is stairs that lead up to a flat area. Tercel, you can see that there is nothing on top of that area there. It's just a stairway that leads up to a flat plateauing like level area.
I'd like us to
Well,
have
I say we go back and see if that, see what the cave-in looks like, and healing corridor and all that stuff.
Agree.
Alright.
GTFO.
Alright, so yeah, you guys go through the next narrow corridor. You want to adjust the camera there. You guys are back in the room where the Stitch Golem is laying in that far corner. There was nothing else really in this room. Couple of
So, Meta thought Shay and I both know that that thing's dead, but my character doesn't.
Yeah, that was something between us, not between
Right.
characters. So,
Can I roll to see if that thing's moved or is moving or?
yeah, I'd say it's an investigation to see if it has moved at all.
Like, does he have something you need?
I don't know. I just want to know if he's gonna come jack us in the back when we walk away. It's 11 investigation.
It has not moved. If from where you are, it actually seems like even though it was already made like a creature made of rotting flesh stitched together, it seems like that flesh is even more rotted now.
You just think there's anything on that corpse? I mean, that thing. All that thing did was absorb corpses. It could have some of the sacrificial stuff on it. Like, might be worth checking out. I don't know.
I'm here with
Otherwise, we
healing
can just
salve
go.
if you want to.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very tercel thing to do. Yeah, let's just keep going. Fuck that shit.
This is not a. Oh no, this is. That isn't.
Yeah, that's the narrow passageway that leads you back to the statues of glowing cats with fire in their eyes.
Alrighty.
Alright, when you approach, roll a perception check before you walk down the stairs.
15 plus 4.
The fire has gone out of both the statues' eyes.
And I just carefully walk down the stairs.
Well, they don't relight when you step on the stairs, and nothing happens.
Alrighty. Going to continue towards the hole.
Alright, you still have that round corridor that goes around there, leading you back to the main chamber that you guys fell down. So as you guys make your way through there, before you get to it though, I'll have you all roll a perception check.
12.
12.
12.
As you guys are getting closer to that main chamber, you hear what sounds like water coming from that next chamber.
Makes sense. The giant, spontaneously generated cavern probably picks up a little water that was nearby.
This is the direction. I do that and it moves the thing that holds it.
It has a swivel.
I know, but every time I've tried it.
That's because it's not great. This is the main cavern. You guys are right at the entranceway.
As you guys make your way right into that entrance of the cavern where you guys came into, you notice the ground is soaking wet and it is raining heavily. So the rain is coming down through the hole you guys fell down.
Of course. Alrighty. Well, I can turn into a bird and chauffeur us up. Like a giant bird. Pick you guys up. If you'd like. That'll be my last wild shape. Until we rest.
As you guys are sitting there talking in the rain behind you, you suddenly hear as bodies start dropping down along with the rain.
Is the hole getting bigger?
Nope.
I didn't know if like the water was eroding the hole more.
Now, as you look up, you actually see one of them up at the very top of the hole, walking towards the hole, and then just tumbling down into the hole.
How many people can you carry at a time with your
Well,
giant
turn
bird
into,
form?
like a giant eagle. I could carry two.
What's the carrying weight on a giant eagle? Do you know? I'll look it up if you don't.
I do not know. I'm looking at some cards. They're homemade. I can't find any that are like Wizard of the Coast made. But they're like druid creature cards.
Oh, nice. Would be handy to have.
Right?
Let's see here. So a light load up to 300 pounds, medium load up to 600 pounds, heavy load up to 900 pounds. And it doesn't say how many people. Here, how many can a giant?
Not ready to make one. I can do that. So. What were you asking about?
I'm seeing how many people you can carry because it says you can carry up to 900 pounds for a heavy load, but you're going to be burdened down, so your movement's going to be quarter movement at that.
Well, and I can grab one, take it up, come down, grab another, take it up, go down, grab another. I would think I could carry one in each.
Well, I'm seeing one thing that says you could do that, but also have one ride on your back. So you could take up to 3, but I'm also seeing people say you could only take up to 2. So
It's up to you, DM.
I know that's why I'm gonna roll a d4 and ignore a 4. 3. I'll let you do that. You'll be able to take.
Well, the lightest one, I'm guessing, is Faray. She can ride on my back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
I'd say she
I'll-
probably weighs $110 soaking wet.
And then I will, in my talons, grab up Nikan and Tercel.
Alright, so how much does Sneakin' weigh?
Nikan is 900 pounds.
900? Okay, so you would not be able to
Yeah.
do that.
Wait, no. He's 9 feet. Hang on.
I say the max you can carry is 900 pounds.
Now that you say it, I'm like, wait a minute, that's 9 feet. Where is this? About 200.
Tercel, you probably weigh $175, 200 with full armor.
Okay.
That's what I'd figure. Yeah.
I have no idea. I've never been. Well, it's been a long time since I've been 5'7", so
I just saying you're not overly muscular and you're also not bulky. So I'm picturing kind of a tall
Well, you went with
Abraham Lincoln
Librarian?
style. No, like Abraham Lincoln, like muscles
Oh, okay.
but not super muscular, like athletic.
Right.
So you wouldn't probably weigh more than $175, but your armor is good 25, almost 50 pounds for plate armor. So
okay. So on that sheet, where's that sheet for Nikan?
so
Where it shows.
because you and
I
Feyre,
figure a direwolf's the size of what, like a Great Dane or something.
no, it's 9 feet tall,
9 feet
It's nine-
long.
9 feet long. So if it
On
stands
4
up,
feet or on
no, if
2
it stands on 2 feet, it's a 9 foot tall creature.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's what I say.
I still don't think 900 pounds is right, but
No, that's why
what
she's looking. I'm just saying because
I don't
Oh.
have it.
right now we're looking at you guys are at about 300 pounds with just Feyre and Tercel. You're close to
well,
300.
what would like a? It's probably not as muscular as a lion, but a lion could probably stand up to 9 feet.
I've
A
got-
full size lion.
Here, I'll look up how much a
I
dire.
was gonna say, 'cause I've got the eagle up on my phone right now.
This segment of D&D brought to you by Ology. How much could a bird carry? How much does a direwolf weigh? What is the maximum velocity of an unladen barn swallow?
I was about to say the same thing. Is it an African swallow?
I don't know. Ha!
How?
I just saw that on Instagram the other day. Cracked my shit up. What's your favorite color?
Zombie
Blue.
shared
I mean
one
green.
with me.
Ah!
Zombie shared one with me this morning about birds. The symbolization of birds.
Oh,
What
and
is
like
this?
metaphors
What is the
and
bird
stuff.
that symbolizes?
What's the bird that symbolizes freedom?
Freedom?
Yeah.
Oh, like eagles, maybe.
Very good. Which bird symbolizes knowledge?
Owls,
Very good. Which bird symbolizes love?
doves,
What bird symbolizes true love?
true love. Is this where the dad joke comes in? I don't know.
The swallow.
Got it.
Let's see. Dire wolves 9 feet long and weigh 800 pounds. So
God damn.
you are not going to be able to take Doggo and any other human on a first ride. Doggo will be his own ride.
No, so they could both be in my talons as I take them up and then I go down and get Negan on his own.
Okay. All right. So
I haven't changed yet.
Before we take off, the corpses that have fallen, do they look to be moving or?
oh yeah, they're starting to slowly stand up in the
Okay.
mud. You see that few of them do have old rusty weapons, but a few of them are just got their old hands and claws and whatnot.
All right. Well, before we take off, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Negan.
All right.
So anything that wants to attack has to do Wisdom saving throw, or turn around. What? I said Sanctuary, not Snarky Cat.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, getting my notes down. Did you want to first get rid of these ones or just leave?
You cast Sanctuary so they can't cross over to mess with Negan while you fly up, is what he said.
So I turn into a big giant eagle
All right.
and grab up both Tercel and Faray and
All right.
us up.
So,
When I get up,
as you are
what do need to do?
flying up, I need you to make 3 dexterity saves.
7. Ooh, much better. 20 dirty. Another 20 dirty.
All right. Tercel, you and Farah are both going to make a strength save on that first one that she failed. The other 2 she survived.
I survived.
Strength save.
Yep.
All right.
What'd you get?
I got a 3.
Okay. So you actually lost. So what happened as you were flying up?
More corpses are falling down. You don't dodge the first one, knocking Tercel off, who falls to the ground. You dodge the second and third one. So you and Farah are up in the air. I'm going to put you guys on this black spot saying that you're up in the air.
Tercel, you fall to the ground. You're about 20 feet up, so you would only take 1 point of damage, we'll say, because it's
Nice.
mud.
Well, it was the first one.
Yeah, you 3 boom, boom, boom. 3 bodies fell. The first one hit, dislodging Tercel. You dodged the second and third one, keeping Farah in your claws nicely.
I
And
wouldn't have gone all the way up. I would have just gone back to snatch him back up.
well, he's bam hits the ground. So he's in the mud, and there are 3 monsters around him now.
Okay, I'm still gonna snatch him.
You gonna try to pick him up?
Yeah.
All right. Let's make that a dexterity roll then. That you were able to swoop down and grab him amongst 3 other bodies.
She's stuck on 17, so another dirty 20.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
that's 317.
You do. I'm gonna see if any of them reach out and grab you. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. Nope. Yeah, they all try to grab at Tercel as you swoop him out and pick him up, but you get him out of there.
So, but you do pick Tercel up by his leg.
So he is kind of upside down, dangling as you're flying up. Tercel, give me a Constitution save for being upside down, like yanked from the ground, whipped upside down by one leg.
God damn it, Sarah! We're never doing this ever again. Constitution's 9 plus 2 for 11.
Yeah, that's a lot of jostling, and then the instant upside down. You kind of feel like you're gonna vomit, but you don't. You hold it in.
Like, this is not graceful.
And I can understand everything you're saying. This is a polymorph. Even polymorph. And a giant eagle can understand common.
Yeah, but they
Oh, nice.
can't
They
understand
can't
you. All they hear is.
Thanks, J.R.R. Tolkien, for intelligent eagles.
All right, so you're gonna take them up, place them on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them up. I'm looking around, make sure that I'm not just dropping them off at, a massive zombie horde.
Yeah, as you fly through the hole, you notice that there's about 30 more corpses making their way towards that hole.
So I want to put them behind the massive movement.
All right, we'll say you do that because it involves changing the map, and we're not there yet
Right.
since Doggo's still down there.
But that's where I would be
Okay.
putting them. And then I'm going to go back down to get Neekin.
Okay. So yeah, do you gently put them down, or should they make a dexterity?
No, I'm gently putting them down.
I mean, Tercel's already upside down.
Yeah. So he's going to be like head first as he's getting laid down on the ground.
Tercel, why don't you give me an acrobatics roll?
Oh, that can only be good things. Oh, the dice have changed their mind. 21.
Nice.
Yeah, you feel her getting ready to loosen you, and you tuck and roll and actually do a little flourish somersault. Stand up like ta-da.
You showing off for Fra Ray.
Let's see.
No, I just didn't want to have to hold my breath in the puddles.
Faray feels it getting loose, and she does the superhero landing on the ground, like full style. So bad for the knees.
So bad.
All right, so you're gonna go fly down and get Doggo.
I am.
All right. On your way back towards Doggo, give me a dexterity roll. It'd be a save.
Anytime I do a new creature and rating the stats and then saving. Alright, Dex.
Yep.
11 plus 3, so 14.
14. What's the AC on a giant eagle?
13.
13. All right, so you failed on the dex save, and 14. As you're flying back, you do get hit with an arrow from one of the creatures down there. You take 2 points of damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution roll.
Would be a plus 1.
Yeah.
But can I use my own constitution?
I think you have to use the giant eagle. Let me check.
Just intelligence and wisdom.
Okay, if it's just intelligence, then no, yeah, you could use your own.
No, I'm saying intelligence and wisdom, I'd use my own. Charisma, I'd use my own. But strength, dex, and con would probably be creatures, right?
This is the feat from the druid, right? Not the spell polymorph.
Right.
Okay. just saves me to not look at the damn spell, look at the actual.
Well, if it's
No, I'm saying
if
instead of
it's
looking
the
up.
Eagles, it's 10. If it's me, it's 11.
Okay, well, no matter what, you would fail. You take 2 points of poison damage on top of that, and you feel that wing that got hit is burning
Ow.
as this poison's starting to course through it.
Ow.
So for Ray and myself are up above, like in the crypt or whatever.
You're-
You guys
a
are
little
in
bit
the
farther
churchyard, like the cemetery churchyard, behind where the 30 zombies are heading towards the hole.
Yeah, I placed
How
you
far
guys
away
there.
are we from the zombies?
I'd say as much room was in that churchyard, probably 15 feet.
Like in that courtyard with the benches and stuff.
Yeah, it's the big open area before you guys fell down where all
I'm
the.
gonna turn to Foray, be like, ready to fucking run. I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy on myself, and as loud of a voice as I can manage with thaumaturgy, boosting it 3 times as loud. I'm gonna scream at the zombies, be like, "Hey, you bulbous pieces of shit! We're over here!" And I'm trying to distract them here so that they don't fling themselves at Sarah and Negan as they rise from
Okay.
the pit.
So yeah, we'll say that happens while you've flown by and got shot. You're above the pit now. Let's see if the zombies. Is there any save on that? 'Cause it's just thaumaturgy.
No, it's
so
just-
it'd be a
it just-
distraction.
Yeah.
They're pretty mindless, so they're just gonna keep going towards the hole.
Alright, so I'm out of the hole with Deacon, right?
No, you're going down the hole now to get Negan because you got shot on your way to the hole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you dropped them off as you were flying back towards the hole.
That's
you take an
when I got
arrow,
shot.
and
Got
now you can head down the hole to get Negan.
Okay.
Give me 2 deck saves on the way up.
That is 17 is a +3, right?
Yeah.
So 19,
Okay, first one.
and then 15 plus 3 is 18.
Okay, yep. You do take 5 more points of poison damage, though, as the poison's still coursing through your system. You do pick him up. It's very slow movement because you are at weight max capacity, so it is going to take you twice as long to get up that hole. So we'll say you get about halfway up. I'll have you roll another deck save, just one.
Oh, it's almost a nat 20. 14 plus 3, so 17.
Okay, yep. Another corpse comes flying past you. There's now about 15 corpses in that hole, all just mulling around the mud. It's like the scene from Smashing Pumpkins video back in the 90s where they were all in the mud playing at Woodstock. So, you do take another 3 points of poison damage, though, as you make it to the top of the hole now.
Where are we? So get out of the hole and take him to where.
Fly over towards them.
Yep.
Okay. You'll take another 2 points of poison damage on the way to them. Your movement's at quarter movement at full capacity. So that's what I'm saying. This trip takes so long that it would constitute enough time for another turn. So. Alright, so yeah, you land. We'll go ahead and change the map then.
Lost half my health already.
Now, does that affect your health, or is it like polymorph where it's the?
Just the bird.
Okay, there you go. I was gonna say. All right. See.
And then anything that would go over
Yeah.
the HP would spill over to mine.
Here is where that courtyard is. The stairs. And then you guys came out on a path. Here's a giant hole. And there's graves. And I'll say you dropped everybody back here.
Oh, I thought I was putting them over here in the courtyard.
No, because this is where they would be coming from here, from here.
Nope.
That's what I'm saying. To put them behind, you would be closer towards the stone wall on the outside of the cemetery, but still within it. We'll say each one of these represents about 5 zombies.
So yeah, the zombies are just mindlessly heading towards the hole. Because they knew that's where you guys were. A couple of them have followed the bird with their, and they've kind of seen where it is, but they're still drawn to the hole at the moment. So what would you like to do?
I am bird. What do the others like to do?
You're staying as a bird?
For the moment, yeah.
Alright. So yeah, giant bird lands there with the dog. Tercel, it's up to you.
So, to get out of here, last time we tried to cross that wall, we got fucking lightning bolted. So I'm a little nervous about trying that one again. I guess we could try to go back through the church. What do we have to do to get to the church?
You would have to make your way through the graveyard there, around all those zombies, which, like I said, each one of those zombies represents 5. But they're all kind of like converging on the hole slowly. A couple of you have noticed the bird landing, but something's drawing them to that hole.
I mean, we could play the waiting game, see how many fucking fall to their doom, and then deal with the stragglers. Or we could fight our way through.
Do you have something against the undead?
Depends on what level they are. If they can run away from me, it's about all I can do.
That would keep them at bay while we head towards the church to get through.
It's a one-time cast. So
Yeah,
just be
it
whatever I
doesn't
hit the one
hang
time.
on like a charm. It's
Okay.
if they're right there about ready to eat his face, bam, it goes off and they all run away or die if it's a higher level.
I mean, I could go play distraction. Go collect as many as I can. Run past the church. Cast my turn undead. Hopefully keep them in front of me so they're running away from me, and you guys sneak in the back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just leave you out here, dude.
Well, she's
Well,
a
I mean,
bird. She's a
I'll
bird,
get
so
back
she
to
just
it.
is looking at you. Going,
I understand everything you
I know,
said.
but I'm saying you're not. He's not understanding you.
No, but he's gonna see me going,
Yeah, he also sees you sitting there pecking at the ground and
no,
looking
I'm
like a chicken.
still Sarah. Just in a different form. It's not polymorph or I'm a bird.
Still saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Turtle's looking at you like, we could cook this and have dinner.
Mm. I don't know. I've got 2 or 3 ways to kill a lot of stuff grouped around me, or just casting, whatchamacallit, and scaring them away. So I guess we could try to clank our way through it, and hopefully they don't all see us randomly and come after us. Or if you wanted to try to fly over the wall, we could do Operation Dumbo Drop again.
We could.
But if you get
Oh, we said
shot
we
out of the
didn't
sky
know
by
if-
a giant bolt of lightning while we're all within the same bubble of movement, that would be a
Right.
pretty shitty idea.
That's what I was thinking too. It's like if it's protected by something to keep things in there from getting out. We should probably go through the church.
I don't know. I'm happy to lead the way and deal with whatever's coming. And if Sarah wants to take the rear or hang back long enough that if the proverbial shit hits the fan, then you can scoop somebody up. Maybe.
I'm
Like if
also
somebody
quite
falls
large.
behind or. Huh?
I am also quite large.
Right. You're not gonna get to stay a bird forever, so.
No. Oh God, no. I'm already at half.
Also, apparently you've
Is
hit
it-
divinity because now your camera is 100% white out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
At this point, you're also taking 4 points of poison damage as time has gone on.
A lot of time.
Well, you guys have been sitting there chit chatting in the rain, watching the zombies,
Does
and
she
at
get
this
a
point,
save against that or anything, or is it?
No, this is a poison that will just start. We'll say at this point that guy has fallen down. That
So
one
those
is,
5.
yeah. These guys are getting closer.
There's nothing divine about me as
I mean, I can cure your poison. We can just wait. If you want to hold on to bird form a little longer,
I can hold on
otherwise
to
we
the
can
bird
just
form.
go. And
You guys just, want to start heading, and it's like I can't talk, so I'm just like.
she points a poison arrow.
she's waving her wings and
I'm
doing this.
A wing, to go this direction.
Cool, cool.
All right,
Anybody know-
Tersa will lead the way. I'll head
Does
that
anybody
direction.
know
Try to
Aurora?
keep maximum distance, and we'll try to be as stealthy as we can.
Oh, I can understand Orin, but I still can't speak it.
No. All right, so do you want to make your way, like weaving through the tombstones there, kind of?
Yeah, whatever we can do that keeps maximum distance. Try to be stealthy about it.
All right.
As
Well, I'll
stealthy
say
as
because
Tersa
since
can
it is
manage.
raining pretty heavily, and it's not daybreak, but it's not dark yet, but the skies are really gray and dark because of the storm. We'll have you roll stealth at advantage. We'll do the first one as you guys make your way up to the first row of tombstones there. Try to be sneaky. So anyone who is walking, stealth roll, again at advantage.
I have no stealth. I'm a giant eagle.
Really, just you can roll it with no modifier. Get a 16.
That is a 12.
All right. What about Doggo?
$22.
22. All right. So yeah, you kind of hang back, Sarah, as Tercel and Doggo kind of lead the way. Tercel, you get over to the tombstones real quietly and everything, and you realize that Pharaoh's already there. She rolled a 30 on her stealth, so yeah, she just like blends right in, just teleports pretty much, just standing next to the tombstone. You're just like, what the fuck?
Like, you scout ahead then if you're so fucking good at this. God damn.
At that point, we'll say that this guy, you watch as he kind of falls down. This one walking the path. This guy kind of merging together. This one's getting closer to the hole. So is he.
At this point, you guys to move to the next row, same deal, stealth check at advantage.
Oh, dirty 20.
17 for Sarah. Dirty 20 for Meekin.
So yeah, again, you guys all move, and it seems it's like Favor just is blending into the shadows, weaving in and out, and she's there instantly. You guys come moving. Giant bird bringing up the rear, as quiet as it can be. You did not
I'm
cure.
dry.
You did not cure her poison, right?
Uh-uh.
All right. At this point, you would take 5 points of poison damage. All right. So yeah, you guys are about.
So, you can, if anybody's looking, can tell Sarah is the Eagle Seraph is not doing so hot.
Yeah, one of its wings is starting to blacken and feathers are starting to look a little rough. You're about 25 feet to the stairs that lead up to the stone courtyard there, which is the entrance to that hallway that leads back into the church.
Continuing?
Yeah.
This is
so
all
far.
open area, so it will still be a
Not
stealth
good
roll,
advantage.
but not advantage because you won't have anything to hide behind. I mean, the rain's still there, but you lose all your tombstones and trees and whatnot. This is just pure open area, so it's just a straight stuff.
15 for Eagle. 12 for Neaton.
All right.
12 for Tercel as well.
Alright. Yeah, you guys aren't as quiet as you think you are, but luckily it's drowned out by the rain, and the mindlessness of these zombies seems to be pretty strong as they just continually walk off and fall down the thing. You guys all make it to the stairs. Again, Pharaoh just seems poof to be there. And at this point, I would say, yeah,
All the zombies have fallen down into the pit.
Alright, I will drop form.
all right. You
But
take.
not-
Get rid of
You
poison.
took 2
or-
points of no. She would still be poisoned.
Changing form doesn't get rid of poison?
No, doesn't.
Well, I should have just cast
I don't
this
think it
fucking
does.
spell then.
Let me check.
If not, I have something too. I have my powders that I made.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. Save me a spell slot.
So I take my powder packet, rip it open, dump it in my canteen, and start drinking it.
I'm just double checking real quick because as far as I know, no wild shape. We would still be poisoned, but let me double check.
That might have been a Baldur's Gate thing or something.
I know most poisons, they eventually would stop working. Or it would burn out of your system. I'll just use the salve here. Or the,
Nope, it says it does not consist.
so I don't need to use it?
Yeah. Okay, this wording is weird. If a druid is poisoned while in wild shape, the poison condition does not persist after reverting to their normal form. This is because wild shape does not cure lingering effects such as poison.
Okay, that doesn't make
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't make sense to me because if wild shape doesn't end it by curing it, then you'd still be poisoned. But it says that it ends it.
Do you want me to use one of my homebrew cure poison powders?
Hold on, I'm really quick reading a rule. Okay, so yeah, it says a lot of people rule that no, you would not be poisoned when you got back because the wording sucks, but they say that it does say it.
That's the
No, the general comments on there was this wording sucks. All right, so yeah, you revert back and you're no longer poisoned. All right, so you guys are at the stone patio area that's outside the hallway with the broken windows.
that wide. That was actually like that.
I am curious though if Lauren should have like lobbed one of her Molotov cocktails into that giant hole as we walked into the church.
She still could. I mean,
Well, I'm saying that to her as we're.
the hole is only about that far away from.
But it is raining
Mhm.
pretty heavily.
Mhm. But I will say that to her.
Alright.
It's up to her if she wants to actually do it.
Let's see. We'll call that an intelligence. Dirty 20. Yeah, she looks at you and says, it wouldn't stay lit. She's like, I could get close to it and cast fireball, but we take a chance of the ground caving in.
I was just thinking of lobbing a fire, but if you don't think it will stay lit, then that's just fine.
I don't give a fuck about this land. Let it crawl with zombies.
I'm just happy there's a fence that'll keep them in.
Yeah. Maybe we'll reinforce this door when we get through it.
Alright, so you guys go back in the hallway then?
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are in the hallway that had all the broken glass. There's still shards of it, but it's like oozed, melted after you defeated those creatures. The rain is coming through the broken windows, so the floor is wet with water. But other than that, don't see anything out of place.
Okie dokie.
So, gonna
Do
continue
you
through
May
this.
as well
remember
keep
where
going.
that-
I don't-
those,
I don't remember any reason
Runes
to.
were?
Huh?
Do you remember where those runes were?
Oh, did we not disable those?
We disabled the one, and that was a warding room to keep that monster that we had to defeat from.
Yeah, I disabled one and that activated the other, and then we killed the flame guys. I think we're okay.
All right.
Alright, so you guys make your way to the door. You open the door, you're back inside the church. The storm is raging really heavily now. Lightning, thunder, all the shattered windows in the church. You just see what curtains remain blowing through. There's water puddling all around it. The dead bodies of the other adventurers are there. But yeah, the storm is just torrential. It's like almost a hurricane going on outside now.
Did we take a rest in here one time?
Yes, you did the last time. Before you guys went out to the cemetery, you took a rest in there.
Oh man, that's pretty juicy and tempting. Take another rest. And get all my spell slots back. And just reinforce this door so that the fucking dead brigade can't knock on it. And I'm gonna have to
I
deal with
wanna-
some children floating around again, but you know,
I want to get out of here.
where are we gonna go?
Away from the church. Even if it's downpouring.
And I guess we could go to town. And
Town's a ways away, isn't it?
The town with the one witch is about a day and a half away. The town where you guys are heading is about 2 days from this church.
oh, I thought it was like right next door.
No, it is going to be a hike. While you guys are discussing this, you do see Feyre sit down and start using prestidigitation to dry out the leather armor she wears.
The windows are all broken in here, Farai. I think that's a bit moot at this point.
Yeah, but
The water is only getting here. Like through each window, so there's like puddles here and here, 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 a little bit here, behind the big podium. This is where that other door is. So she's on a pew far enough away that she's not.
Getting wet anymore.
And I'm still voting long rest.
We can
Spend
do
the
long
rest of the
rest.
night. Lock everything up real good. I think that would go a long way to making survivable 2-day trip to the next
Alright, are
town.
you wanting to do a rest? Long rest?
She pulls a bottle out of her bag and says, "Sure."
Alrighty.
All right. So you guys are gonna re-secure the door somehow.
Yeah, whatever we can do. I could even throw a spell slot at it and do shape stone and
All right.
whatever I can
We'll
get
say
away
you
with
do
a 5
that.
foot.
We'll say you do that, and using some of the wood and pews and stuff, kind of barricading the doors. But give me, let's say it is just a roll of d20.
Can I do any mending?
13 on a d20.
13. Yeah, you do a pretty good job, Tercel, of securing the two doors, the one that leads to the basement and the one that leads to the courtyard. The front door, you guys are able to just put the barricade back on it, but it is worn and warped, and pretty torn up. It's not the most secure door, but you guys should be pretty safe, you feel.
Can I do any mending?
You could try, but there's really not a lot to mend because you guys didn't break the door.
No, it's like pull the nails out of it.
Yeah, you pull.
Like the nails off that, or the boards off the nails that are still stuck in the.
Yeah, and remember if you looked at them, you saw that there were runes on those nails.
Right.
So. What are you singing for, pretty lady?
I was saying is I can cast
Hi.
mending if it would help repair any cracks in the doors or.
You don't really see any like major cracks in the door. Here. So, I mean, you could try to mend up, but it really isn't needed.
Alright.
This is our little songbird, the Fluffy. All right, so you guys gonna bed down, take a long rest.
Yeah.
Yep, with rotating guards and all that.
All right. While you guys take your long rest, that's when we will take a quick break. Everyone can stretch, go pee, do what you got to do, and we will be right back. Alright, as we're coming back, reminder, all streams, Extra Life. Click that link, pops up in chat. Be awesome. Donate to a great charity that helps out children's hospitals all over the United States.
I did my yearly donation.
Yay. Like I said, we hit that $500 mark. I'm shaving my head live on stream. So there's that. And then, yes, like I said, hopefully we'll be getting back to normal stream schedules during the week for gaming. We got some Resident Evil we're going to be playing through. We will not be playing through Resident Evil 6. I finally beat that bullshit last night. God, that was horrible. There's a reason why that is the least favorite Resident Evil game amongst Resident Evil players. It's
What was the percentage of people who completed the game?
who completed it on normal was 5.6. That's 5.6% of anyone who's ever touched that game has actually made it through the end, just on normal mode, just forced themselves to get through it like I did. Only 5.6% of gamers have done that. And this is a game that came out a long ass time ago. Like, it is not even a new game. It is just more people have beat Requiem than have beat this game. Yeah, you know, and with all the remakes of Resident Evil coming out, you know, they're talking about RE0, or the original Resident Evil remake, Code Veronica's coming out. I pray to God they forget 6. 5 and 6, both of them, could just kind of be forgotten in the remake schedule. We could just forget them. They're not needed. 5 was a decent co-op game, yes, but overall it wasn't that great of a game or story. 6 had the premise of a great story, but the execution was horrible. Breaking it up into literally 4 different chapters that each have 5 different chapters in it, so it's 20 chapters total. It is too fucking long and convoluted. The only way you could redo that game is to scrap everything, keep the story, and make it one solid story, and that's it. You could still have all the cameos in it, but yeah, you just stay away from that game. It was such a pain in my ass. So, but yeah,
It wasn't enjoyable to watch and play it either.
nah, it wasn't that great of a game. And you can definitely tell that was during the era of games where we wanted to show off as much tits and ass as possible. Like, I thought Revelations was bad with Jessica's outfit, but like the amount of monsters that are just almost anime style nudity, it was like, this is too much. So,
Lots of tentacles.
lots of tentacles. But yeah, it definitely had a great story, but the execution was just horrible on it. And so avoid Resident Evil 6 as much as possible. But as I said, I should be back hopefully to normal streams soon. We'll be finishing up Revelations. Maybe we'll do Revelations 2. I didn't really care for it as much either. It was like they tried to cash in on the success of the first one and it just didn't work out that well. But then we probably will be doing some State of Decay as we kind of have to get back into remembering how to play that game before the new one comes out. Or before the alpha. Because I have a feeling most of the time when we get to alpha testing like this, we are 9 months to a year away from release. Because beta testing is when you really are bug working it. And that's when they, I've beta tested many games, and it's like they want me to break their game. They're like, do whatever stupid shit you can to break our game. And I don't think they're having us do that because they called it an alpha test. And an alpha test is, hey, this is pretty much a finished project. This is right before it's going to go gold, and going gold is when they publish it. So we're looking at a year tops. I would say 6 to 9 months after they do these alpha tests, we might see a release. We may even get lucky and see an announcement for a release this Halloween. Fingers crossed. And I know that Jay Talbot released a video reacting to it because he was in the announcement video, which was fucking amazing. I couldn't believe that they used his footage. But he's actually played it, so has Brian. So it is a game that has been played by real people. And I think for them to get to this announcement, I think we are looking at the earliest, October this year announcement. at the latest. We'll get an announcement in spring next year that it'll come out October next year. But it will be this gen system, so that's going to be awesome.
I can't wait.
I can't wait
There's
either.
very few games I really, really like to play, and this is one of them.
Well, and see, it was such a different game from the first game, because like the first game was a single player experience, but it was really an awesome zombie game. For what it was very different compared to all the other zombie games that came out at its time. And they took on that, and then they added on this multiplayer, open world, item management, base management type system, and it worked. I mean, they did it perfectly. So what it sounds like is they're just taking away some of like the goofier shit from it and making it more grittier and darker, because now more time has gone on. The zombies are mutating. There's going to be animal zombies. I mean, it's going to be interesting. So look towards probably the end of the month, and maybe all of May. We'll probably be doing a lot of State of Decay stuff as we get closer to those alpha releases. In the meantime, we're all back now, so let's get back into it. You guys are in the church. You have decided to take a long rest. I would like to know what the watch rotation is.
I'll do first or last.
Then I will do the middle.
All right. Here. Roll a d20. No, roll a d6.
Who?
You. See, between you and Pharaoh.
5.
She got a 4, so you get to pick. Which one do you want? First or last?
I'll go with last.
All right, so she'll take first watch. All right. So let's see here. Other than a few visits from ghostly children wandering around the church, the first shift goes off without a catch. That being said, Sarah, as you start to fall into sleep, you start dreaming of a beautiful forest meadow, cool rain smell, and as you're kind of walking around enjoying the meadow barefoot, just being one with nature, you start seeing it decay. You start seeing like this blackness seep out everywhere. And as you're walking, looking at it, all of a sudden you feel bony hands reach out from the ground, and they start pulling you down and down. And next thing you know, you're underground and you can't breathe. And you wake up gasping for air. And as you do, you look over next to your bedroll, and there's the doll of Abigail just sitting there, its eyes locked on you.
No nightmares. Stay out of my head.
Alright, roll a d20 to see if you're able to fall back asleep pretty easily.
15.
It takes you about 10 minutes, and you start to fall back asleep. This time, you're standing in that same field in your dreams, but you just keep hearing over and over in your head, "Are you my mommy?" And then you'll hear another voice start singing, "Ring around the rosy." And as you're looking around, you just see all these images of different ghostly children wandering
All
around.
the ghostly children you've touched before.
They've touched me.
And
It was touching.
And it's funny because as you say that, they all keep getting closer and closer. And you're completely surrounded. And they do reach out, and you feel their cold hands touch you. And you notice your skin getting paler, almost taking on a bluish tint. And you feel disconnected from life. Roll a d20 for me. 11. You wake up again with a scream, but this time you do notice on your right arm, where one of the children in your dream had touched you, there is a black burned in handprint now on your arm. Doesn't hurt, but it's like something touched you there.
Okay.
And again, the doll that is Abigail is just sitting directly across from you. It hasn't moved. doll at this point.
Keep it up and I'm gonna put you in a sack.
Tercel, your night. You fall asleep. And your dream, you are in a tavern. And it is full, I mean, chock full, shoulder to shoulder, with busty red barmaids.
Why does he get a good dream?
Every one of them.
Just give him a second. I'm sure you're gonna learn it.
Every one of them has a serving tray with a glass of some form of liquid that they're trying to bring to you. And you take one and you drink it, and another one just appears, and another one appears, and you feel inclined to keep drinking it to the point where your body starts to feel bloated, and you look down and your hands are starting to swell and your forearms are starting to swell, but it's like all liquidly and bubbly underneath it, and they just keep bringing you more and more, and then you wake up.
Do you really, really have to pee?
Yeah, I think I'm really convinced to stop drinking. It's like, God, fucking subconscious, come on. It
Roll a
was one
perception
drink.
check.
11.
11. As you look around, you see Sarah kind of tossing and turning in her sleep. Sitting next to her is the doll that is Abigail. But as you look around, sitting right next to you is another doll that looks just like the doll of Abigail.
Like, what the? How did we get two of these fucking things? I think in his sleepiness, he'll find something cover-like and just toss it over the top of the doll closest to him and try to go back to sleep.
Make a dexterity roll for like a ranged attack there.
8.
8. Yeah, you kind of find like a bit of tattered fabric. You try to throw it. It completely misses. You're half awake. Just kind of goes
And
past it.
And he doesn't even check to see if it covered it. He's just like, fucking whatever, and then like rolls over.
Alright, so the rest of first watch goes off pretty normal. Second watch, Tercel, you're sleeping. You feel Feyre gently smack you on the ass and tell you to get up.
Alright, Farrell, just, I don't know if you sleep or whatever. Just, there's some weird dreamy shit going on. I don't know if you even want to bother, but
She reaches in her bag and pulls out a bottle and hands it to you and walks off.
Tercel looks at the bottle like, no, probably not, and sets it not too far away from him, but he's gonna leave it untouched.
Alright, roll a d20 for me for how your night goes.
17.
17. Yeah, it's still rather quiet shift for you. You do see a few ghostly children wandering around. Nothing spectacular. The storm, about towards the end of your shift, does start to seem like it is starting to calm down a little bit. But other than that, you have a pretty boring shift. Sarah, during this time, you're still asleep. Roll a d20 for me.
That is a 4.
This time, as you're sleeping, you're sitting in that field, looking at your arm that is now blue and almost dead-like. And you feel what you think is rain start falling. But when you look at the drops landing on you, they're a dark crimson red.
Raining blood.
You look up, and hanging from the tree is a deer carcass. Its throat slit. Its blood's just pouring all over you. Roll a Constitution save.
17.
17. For some strange reason, you really want to taste it. So you open your mouth, letting the drops fall into your mouth. And as they do, you feel your teeth start to extend and get longer. And
Interesting.
you fight the urge to just stand up and grab up to that carcass and drink the rest of its blood. And then you wake up. And Tercel is waking you up for your shift.
I'll check my teeth.
Perfectly fine. But your arm does have that black mark of a handprint on it now.
Look at this shit.
What did you do?
Dreamed. Is it just
Oh, you've
the
been
black
having
handprint,
dreams
or
too?
is the skin discolored as well?
No, it's just a black handprint on your normal skin.
Hey, listen, we don't need to have good night's sleep. We just need a break. Like, you're up now. Just, I don't know. We're just gonna have to suffer through this. Like,
Don't sleep next to Abigail.
there's two Abigails.
Excuse me?
There was a statue right by me.
I will look to what he's talking about.
There's no doll there.
Does he still
It's,
see the doll?
I threw a sack on top of it. It's underneath the
You
sack.
you see a sack thrown off to the side, but there's nothing under it. It's completely, I mean, it's crumpled, but there's no way there's anything under it. And the only doll is the one that's sitting near your bed, like your bedding area.
She's playing tricks. She's stuck.
Tercel takes the bottle. The cork is still on top. He's like, I've not been fucking drinking. I swear to God, there was another one there. Some fucking busty barmaids are trying to turn me into a vodka pinata, and then Farah woke me up, and I don't know, whatever. And he'll hand the bottle to her, and I'm going back to sleep.
I'll take a swig of the bottle.
Roll a Constitution check.
Oh, now it's her shit.
Actually, first roll a d20.
13.
13. Okay, yeah, you don't need to roll a Constitution check because it turns out it's water.
Oh, lovely. See, Tercel, it was just water.
That'd been good to know. Oh, whatever. I'm going to bed.
Good night.
All right,
So
so
I'm watching the surroundings, but I'm also watching her. And like, nice little trick you did there.
yeah, the sun will start coming up during your shift. The storm is slowly going down. Roll a d20.
That is a 9.
9. You notice the same spectral children that have been running in and out all night. But unlike before where it seemed like they were just doing whatever they wanted, this time they all kind of keep stopping and looking at you, giggling,
Real funny. Ha ha ha.
and then they'll disappear.
I'm assuming I'm getting picked on because I look like a child.
The rest of your shift goes pretty unsafe. The sun comes up, the storm goes down to a small trickle. It's still mist.
Abigail has nothing to say.
Huh?
Abigail has nothing to say.
Well, she hasn't moved or said anything this whole night.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, so you all eventually who are sleeping wake up. Feyre pulls out a small ration out of her bag and munches it real quick.
I do as well, as I do my morning prep.
You know, say, even though it was a broken night, I'll say you guys got a long rest, so all spells are refilled, all HP is refilled.
Sweet.
So, what would you guys like to do?
I'm doing my morning ritual, going through my spells.
Yeah,
that.
Tercel will drink some of the water that he avoided on his shift and eat some kind of ration and maybe say another prayer for the church, the children, kind of mimic Sarah's preparations and try to find his
You got prayer and all that.
compass.
Alright.
Like, hey Lord, shine your light upon this church and all the sins that were committed here. Children could find peace, and maybe that poor werewolf too. I don't know.
Alright. I've marked off our rations. I will ask Fawe to have a look at my arm. See what she can gather from it.
Alright. Let's see. I'll have a roll Arcana on that. She looks at it and she reaches over and takes the bottle from Tercel and pours it on it. It doesn't wash away. She's like, that kind of marking's usually not a good sign. She's
I
like, but
wouldn't imagine so, considering I got it in a dream and I woke up and still had it.
she's like, I've never encountered anything like that myself, but I've heard of it.
What did you hear about it?
Usually it's a sign of possession.
Been there, done that. Tercel, you hear this shit?
Yeah. Why do you keep
I'm
getting
possessed
possessed by
again.
things? It's not the blue ball kid, is it, Ian?
No. I think it's the lovely Miss Abigail.
No. Well, we'll give her what she wants, and maybe she'll get the fuck out of you.
Alright. So, what do you guys want to do?
And we're gonna head to the manor. Finish what we came here for.
Like I said, from here it's going to be about a 2-day journey. So we'll say that this is the church entrance here. So that's the church.
My note says, great, possessed again. Another fucking child.
Alright, so when you guys come out the church, you go over the small bridge that goes over the creek with the bodies underneath it.
Sarah, roll a perception check.
Nat 20 plus 4.
So you see, as you guys are walking out, very large footprints in the ground from the animals that Bob released. And as you're looking out across the path that you'll be heading on into the flat fielded area, you see the corpse of the giant rhino. It looks like it has been ripped and torn apart. Its entrails are just poured out.
Poor thing. Well,
See that, Bob? That's why we left you in the church, you asshole.
that poor creature didn't deserve that. Bob's a jerk.
Fair's like, I almost think we should bring Bob along just to leave it in the mansion, see what kind of animals happen there.
Yes, but in
Yeah,
the
we gotta
interim,
walk
we're
around with
carrying
him for
around
2
Bob.
days while he summons large death-dealing creatures. Will it
Poirot,
be worth it or
you
not?
want to carry Bob? You carry Bob.
She's like, nah, we'll leave him. Just thought it'd be funny to leave an elephant or something in this guy's house.
I agree. If we could like not have Bob activated in the interim.
Maybe if we talk to Bob.
If you want to do that, Poirot, be my guest.
She's like, I don't really talk to spirits. It seems something more along the lines you do.
Oh, shut it.
While you guys are saying that, she also gives Doggo another jerky snack.
He's quite happy. He hates being on the road. and
He's
travel.
starting to like it a lot more because he seems to get jerky a lot. So he thinks it's a good thing.
But normally, you know, food is a little more scarce, so he's all for getting extras.
So yeah, the path for you, again, as we described it, this area is a lot like Nebraska. It's just very flat fields that are dying. Out in every field, you do see those scarecrow-looking things. The creek is off to your guys' left side as you're heading this way, and you know that inside the creek there are the bound bodies, so they seem to be fewer and fewer. You do still see severed heads every once in a while along the path. But you guys make it. First day's travel, say it's pretty uneventful. It's actually really boring. It's like going through Nebraska. It's just
Yeah.
flat and
So
boring.
I'll try and strike up a conversation with Abigail. Like, ooh, what's the first thing you want to do to that man?
Are you talking to the doll?
Mm-hmm.
No response.
Awfully quiet today. I hope she's still in there. Or at least with us. 'Cause that whole thing was for naught. Otherwise.
So somewhere during the day, you know, if we took a little break, Terso will spend 15 minutes casting, ritually casting detect magic on the porcelain doll. As Sarah says that, it kind of like bugs Tercel too. He's like, "Man, that was a really weird set of dreams," and detect magic to see if there's any lingering effects on the doll.
So there wouldn't be any effects since it's her transformed body, and it's more of a demonic ability, so it's not like magic. But we'll say there is a faint bluish glow that comes off of it.
Well, there's something going on with that doll, so hopefully it's just waiting
I don't
for
know,
its
can you-
turn.
do a, like check on good and evil on old Sarah? There's something in me. I don't know.
I don't have that one prepared. I didn't think to take it because we're in a land of fucking evil. So it's like, check good and evils. Yeah, you're surrounded by fucking evil. Go fuck yourself.
Be blinded by the light. You know?
Right.
And the award for the stupidest question goes to...
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that's what Tercel's like about this area.
Taylor just rolls his eyes like,
Yeah.
this motherfucker. Ugh. Liked him better when he was drunk. And could also, just on the path, kind of idly looking at Sarah's mark and see if I could try to evoke something like a religion based, or maybe something that fought against demons and saw people inflicted with that mark, or, you know, some kind of history check or religion check or something.
Let's say roll Let's go with Arcana.
Six.
You know about as much as what Pharaoh said, that usually a mark like that is a sign of possession.
Okay.
But you don't know much about demons in the lines of other than what you faced. And fortunately for you, you don't really have that much to deal with them. They seem to pick the other person. Being a holy man does have its advantages sometimes.
We smell bad to demons. Like, oh God, it's all incense and holy. Ugh, go away.
Sarah probably smells very good to you as well then. With the mistletoe.
Fresh dirt and clovers.
Mistletoe and all that. Alrighty. Just throughout the day I'll be trying to, you know, because it's boring, have some communication with Abigail. So, what do you remember about this area? I believe that is the grandchild.
Say, we may have a visitor here for Easter.
Nice. An impatient grandchild.
Uh-huh.
Look at you!
Well, hello, pretty princess. Come here. Happy Easter. You want to show everybody? Pretty Easter.
Aw.
We're playing D&D.
Again?
We play every Sunday. So, did you get lots of stuff from the Easter Bunny?
We're going to Nana's for the Easter Bunny.
After.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got the
Yeah,
leaves.
this is
Here.
I do one is the little chicken.
Aw.
This one?
And that is a chunky baby. Hi, chunky baby.
See that Easter?
Happy Easter, man.
Happy Easter. But you're gonna have to give some of this.
I
do.
Oh, I got
Text.
Yeah.
This is for Mimi.
That is for.
There you
Oh,
go.
no.
What do you guys get?
They're open before the kitty gets it.
Hey.
There you go.
All done.
Wait, Daddy! That's the same one as you!
Ah, the joys of Easter. So what are you doing, Tercel?
Daddy, look! That's the same one as you!
Oh, there.
Um,
Easter egg.
You're so cute.
I'm gonna eat it. Get
yeah, I don't know. I think he's just kind of zoning out in his own little world. He kind of gave some serious thought to Sarah's mark, and he's thinking about those kids and if it would be worth any effort to try to, you know,
I got
release
a
them,
little
and
pink
if that was even possible. He's in like a world of daydreaming cleric ideas that he knows are just silly.
How serious do you want to think about that?
Not very serious.
Okay, I was gonna
Like,
say.
it's just
we,
like
we could go down that
military
branch.
taking over. He's just walking and trying to keep himself from getting bored.
Okay. Yeah, it is very boring. Like I said, it is like walking through Nebraska. It's just flat fields. I'll say about midday, you guys stop, make a small camp for food and a quick rest. So like an hour rest. So
Grab it. This is what you don't need.
you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
See what's inside?
So.
Ooh, I got jelly beans! Daddy, I got some jelly beans.
No frickin' way.
Apparently, the Easter Bunny brought her jelly
It's
bean.
like the jelly beans you have.
As it should.
Oh gosh. How heavy, girl? Oh, that's Dad's. That's not for you.
There you go.
Don't get any ideas.
There you go.
Remember Lily holding hers in her little Easter pictures?
Wait, am I supposed to hold this?
Nope, you put it on around your ankle.
Let's see here. Let's say you guys go the rest of the day, pretty uneventful.
Holding like a football.
Where would you like to make camp for the night? It's something you guys should start thinking of.
And then you
Oh,
It's too
that's not
hairy.
right now.
Fumble. Fumble on the play.
Do you
We
want
definitely don't want to
anything?
be in the field since that seems.
Show 'em. Here, gotta let go of me, little girl.
put it
Thank
inside
you.
your
Oh God.
Look,
without nothing.
I has a baby.
Cover
Look right
bear
here.
Look.
Hey.
Random encounter. A baby has
So
spawned.
you take these and you roll these.
Teacher, go.
Wait.
This is a D20. This decides all your fates.
This is all everything.
Look at her, she's just holding it.
She's like, whatever you say.
What are you doing?
I'm holding on to a cool rock.
It's a math rock.
Math rock.
Math rocks are the coolest.
You got a 12. You got a 12.
Alright, open them up and dump them in. 'Cause
What was
I gotta
the
use
DC
the eggs
save?
for next year.
15.
Ah, darn. Any bonuses?
Cause you can take your basket.
She's like,
I'm just gonna.
you're on national TV, like worldwide. People are seeing you. So say hi.
Just say,
Your sister's already been on there several times. She's a fan favorite.
Jock.
Why
And it goes in my
Put
mouth.
it in my mouth.
said, fear me, tiny duck, I shall eat you.
Oh wait, what is that?
She must have a very humanoid. She's got her first feat. She chose Magic Initiate and got Find Familiars.
Oh,
no.
Oh, never mind.
She found
failed
familiar.
her.
Animal handling, she failed. Well, you figured out put finger in that to hold it. Very good.
Gotta make sure that thing doesn't fall off.
She's funny.
Yes, boy.
Are you gonna roll for Abigail?
No, she already rolled. She rolled a 12.
What happened to us?
Huh? She rolled animal summon. She found familiar. She got a duck. Hey, you want to
Yeah,
go to
she
grandma?
summoned a duck, clearly.
There's a grandma.
Oh, have you know? You know that was pretty. You were so pretty. Wearing your Easter outfit.
No, I don't.
All right, so yeah, you just want to kind of find a spot in the field that's open.
No.
Not in the field. Well, I don't know. Whatever
Because
the
it's
most
basically
sensible
all right. So
position is.
the way is there's the path you guys are on, which is kind of like a somewhat wide dirt road,
Hello.
big enough for like carts and shit to go through. And you do see some ruts for it. Off to your left is where the creek is, and then there's field beyond the creek. Occasionally you see some wooded areas out further past those fields. Sparse tree here and there. On the right side, it's pretty much all fields. You'll see fences. You see those what look like scarecrows out there.
What?
You don't see any buildings anywhere. No cave structures. I mean, it is
No, she had like
literally Nebraska
I don't know where
flat. Nothing going on kind of area.
That's okay. You're cute anyways. These
Yeah,
little
just
So-
flower
whatever
shops were-
looks reasonably to Tersel's military mind for a defensible position.
Roll a
Just
survival.
down.
at advantage due to military
So
background.
chunky. I think you're chunkier than
It's
Lily.
not going to get much better than that. 19 and 5, 24.
24. All right. So as you guys walk after your lunch break toward, it's starting to get towards where you're going to want to call it for the night. You are looking out for
Huh?
a somewhat defensible area, something that's easy to maintain.
Okay.
There's not a lot though, because like I said, it's just flat
She's been doing
fields.
okay-ish with oatmeal. I think she's
Um,
getting texture, baby, though.
There are
She's
some
got
fields
big
where
ones,
there
so
is
You're fine. But if she eats
You
it,
know,
it's okay.
tall brown vegetation,
Then we'll do this.
and then there's other areas where it's like there is no vegetation
Did you dump all the
whatsoever.
eggs so I can keep the eggs
Where did you want me to put them in?
in her bucket.
In the bucket.
So
Are you just eating all of
Well,
the candy?
what do
you kind of
I don't know. you
kind of
go
decide
around.
on like one of the areas where there's no vegetation because it's
You wanna, like-
easier to see what's coming
Guess.
instead of the higher grass fieldy area type stuff.
Figure it out with the freaking.
So I'll say after another about 6 hours the sun's starting to go down, you point that out and you guys break off the path, carefully making your way through what vegetation there is to a nice area. You set up for the night, and
Get on the-
what would you like the sleep rotation to be this time? Same as last?
Shut
Yeah, that's
down
fine.
your sleep.
Alright. So you lay down, go to sleep, Favor goes to sleep, Doggo's curled up
Do that.
next to Sarah, but
Daddy, look.
oh no, Favor stays up. Sarah would be the first one to sleep too.
So she thinks it's a dog place.
So let's see how Farrah's night goes. Very uneventful night for her. Very boring.
So, look up the window.
Sarah,
Yes.
you guys are sleeping now?
Oh, is it night?
Yeah, it's
Our
night.
first night out?
Yeah.
Hi.
You can hold her. You're sitting.
She's like, I'm on TV. I don't need this dog. I'm on TV.
All right. So first night.
It's the same sleep rotation, so you're at third watch.
Third watch. Okay.
Yes. So,
Oh. Yes.
Babies. All right. Third watch. Anything happen?
well, that's what we're getting to. So yeah, as you lay down, Doggo curled up next to you, out in this open field. There's a small fire. You guys keep it burning low, and you fall asleep.
Wait, is
You-
this all my dad got?
Are dreaming that you're on a boat, not like a ship, but just like a little fishing boat,
Okay.
out in a very calm lake. And it's a sunny day, and you look down in the water, and you see the faces of people looking back up at you.
Okay.
And you just stare at them. Roll a Constitution save.
Daddy, do you want a chicken instead of the Easter bunny?
What?
You want a
Dirty
chicken
20.
instead
Dirty
of the
20?
Easter bunny?
You resist the urge to reach out to them. Oh, he's okay.
Alright, is this all yours? Put this in a bucket.
Put this on your phone.
Okay.
Give them to-
But they've really seemed to be calling you.
What's the name?
You start to row the boat to kind of get away from them.
Okay, I gotta run out. Son of a farm.
And then the boat seems to hit something. And it doesn't want to move anymore. And you look down into the water. And the water is dark red. And it's very thick.
Blood.
And you smell that copper smell. Roll a Constitution save.
Grandpa, I like your rainbow dices.
Thank you.
18.
18. That urge to drink it comes back. It's very strong, Harry. And you actually reach down and you pull up a small handful of it, and yes, it's just blood. And you're just staring at it, and that's when you wake up.
What?
You helping her, right? Could you not?
All right. So roll a d20 to see if you go back to sleep.
Here. These are yours. Okay. Thank you. Do you no, never mind. This is the bucket. Tonky tonk. Alright, I'm gonna ooh, what was it?
A d20 just to see if you
Yeah,
go
we
back to
just let you
sleep.
know when to-
4.
'cause you
A
can
4?
take time to sleep, right?
Yeah, you try to go back to sleep, but this night you just can't. So you're just kind of laying there staring at
take
the
this.
fire.
I didn't use any spells, so I should.
No. You'll be alright because you guys took a break midday and on, so I'm gonna say you won't suffer a point of exhaustion, but if you don't take a break the next day, you will have a point of exhaustion. That's my finger.
You don't want to suffer
No, she's just busy staring at it. Can you do this?
that. I'm so blown out.
So yeah, your shift goes off without a hitch. Tercel, roll a d20 while you're sleeping during that time.
3.
3. You toss and turn. You are not able to actually sleep. You'll fall asleep for like 45 minutes, and then you'll just wake up. And then you'll fall back asleep and sleep for again about 45 minutes, and then wake back up. You have a really restless
Is that
night.
all your leavings of Grandpa?
Good little sock teaser. You make it through the night of tossing and turning like that with lots of shaking. And then, as always, Farrah comes over, taps you on the ass, tells you it's your turn to wake up.
She noticed I'm awake at the fire.
Let's see if she... Yeah, she saw that you both have had rough nights. But
I
Tercel,
don't even know why I kept trying to sleep. I didn't get a wink of rest last night.
Chocolate's supposed to taste good.
Hopefully you have a better night's sleep, Ray.
she pulls a smaller bottle than normal out of her bag and hands it to you, and goes and lays down.
You give it a jiggle. Does it look like water this time?
It's a dark bottle. It's hard to see through.
I'll be like, yeah, I'll take a swig.
Toss it to Sarah. Let her have
Take
it.
a sip.
All right, take Constitution at disadvantage.
I have eggs right here.
8.
8. Yeah, this courses through you, and you feel energy like no tomorrow.
Oh, dear lord.
You will not be going back to sleep, and you will be taking a point of exhaustion
Great.
now.
Why will I be taking a point of exhaustion?
Because once this wears off, you're going to be exhausted.
It's like a shot of adrenaline.
No, this is like a shot of liquid cocaine.
Well, that's what I thought.
Don't take this. And I'll hand it back to her.
I feel like you'd be scratching your
Roll a
neck
perception
more.
check for me, Tercel.
16.
You notice that when Sarah hands it to you and saying, "Don't take this," she's very like, "Don't take this." This is shaky and jittery. And
Do not. Don't take this.
You're going to have a long shift, but oh god.
Chaotic person in the party.
Just sit by the fire. Knees popping.
Gavin says, "Don't ever do that again." So Tercel, at that point, do you want to go back to sleep and let Sarah take this shift? Because she's pretty well awake.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, will you grab that for me, Lily?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell Sarah. Be like, hey, since you're not going to sleep anytime soon, I'm going to see what I can do.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
I can Okay.
Is
Whatever's in there.
No, I cleaned it off.
wake me up in a few
This one
hours.
she's had in her mouth and it's got.
Can.
You don't want her to make it dirty. That's yours. I cleaned it off. It's good. All right, roll a d20. See if you fall back asleep.
Nope. That is a 2.
Yeah, sleep just evades you as much as you want. Probably doesn't help that Sarah's over there, tapping her legs, getting up and walking around, does a couple burpees in the middle of the night. I mean, she's just like wild and ready to go.
Even Negan's like,
Yeah, roll a constitution check for a doggo to see if he stays asleep.
7.
here, did you want to roll for Negan?
Go ahead and roll the
This,
d20.
this is Meekin.
It's Grandma's
He's
big
a big
dog.
dog. Alright.
12.
Plus, you said it was Constitution?
Yep.
3.
15. Yeah, he sleeps through it.
Yeah. He puts his paws over his head.
You look awfully pretty today.
So yeah, I'll say the rest of the night goes pretty much that way. Sarah, you're wired to bear. Tercel, you just keep trying to sleep. Farah, on the other hand, she's out. She falls asleep and sleeps through the night. Her and Doggo both have a really restful night. So, you guys wake up in the morning. Like I said, as the sun comes up, Sarah, you feel that stuff start to wear off, and boom, it is like the ultimate crash. You take 1 point of exhaustion from here on out.
I don't know where I put that up. There's actually nowhere to put it.
Just write it somewhere on the side that you have 1 point of exhaustion.
I'm gonna take a ride on Meekin.
Okay.
See, I don't see that on the sheet.
See this? This? Yeah. What if we have one of these attack him? What did you think about that? Should that attack?
He thinks that's scary.
That's not scary. That was you. That's La Boo Boo.
I want to be a little boo again.
Well, someday. You'll have to come over and we'll do another goblin one shot. Get older, you can be many different things, like an elf, or orc, or a human.
Dragonborn.
This is Elf.
No, that is a goblin.
Or, what do they call
Scary.
Yeah, all kinds
Yeah,
of
this
things,
one.
yeah.
That
It's
is
not
a
war
skeleton.
machine. It's
We're fighting
Warforged.
something like this.
We gotta be careful with that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys all wake up. You guys have a quick breakfast.
A fireball.
This one looks kind of silly.
He is scary. He's an undead. It's a
They're
zombie.
really, really tall.
Dirty. Zombies are not
Kinda
even
make me
real.
think of a big dog. but
That's a
I think they
kobold.
have horns.
He has a
Maybe
sharp
like a-
knife.
That's a spear.
Goat, cow.
Oh, Mira from Cakepop Demon Hunters has a spear.
Yeah.
you finally be a kitsune.
Yes,
Okay,
she
so yeah,
does.
you guys have your breakfast.
Does.
Spell slots and HP really weren't affected because you guys really didn't do anything that whole day. You guys make your way back to the path. Roll a perception check, Tercel.
I'm just strapped in to Meekin, doing everything in my power to stay awake.
11 perception.
11. You get back to the path and you notice through the night it looks like maybe a cart has went by, going the direction you guys are going.
Marshall.
Would it? Is it a horse-drawn cart? Is it pushed? Was humans? Kind of
Roll a
footprints.
survival. Because you rolled enough to be able to tell what it is.
8.
8. You can tell that it was at least one horse.
It's already
Yeah, it's already open. Your dad has 0 perception.
Like if it was the crypt keepers wanted, it had been like what, 4 horses?
No, his had 7. 7 black horses.
I think it'd be pretty obvious if it was that.
Yeah,
cart.
no. This seems more like just a standard small wooden cart went by in the night,
Put it in my garden.
and it seems to be heading in the direction you guys are going.
Alright, well, we'll have to keep our heads on swivels. Apparently, we're not the only humanoid walking this path.
There's Sarah.
This is about as tall as Sarah too, and it's chunky. Are you ticklish? Are you ticklish? No? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out on weekend.
I want you to roll a Constitution save.
19.
19. Yeah, as much as you want to fall asleep, you fight it off for the first half of the day.
Dee's like, it's a baby!
Hi, Dee!
That is Amelia.
Look.
Lily's
Say hi to Dee.
here as well for Easter. Dee says hello.
Say hi, Dee.
The grandbaby.
Roll that dice right there.
And here.
Yep, roll it in there. Ooh,
What?
a 1. Okay. So as you guys are going on through the day, you guys do start noticing gray storm clouds coming, and they seem to be heading your direction.
Wonderful.
Roll this rainbow dice here.
Oops. Sorry.
Make sure the kitties don't get it. All right, roll it. You gotta roll it again. If it falls on the floor, you have to roll it again. 2. Yeah, it looks like the storm's about 2 hours away.
Is Sarah awake or is she just
She's-
zonked out?
She's awake. She's just semi-conscious on the back of Negan. You know those days when you're like so tired that you're still awake, but you might as well be almost asleep. She's
Mhm.
about there.
It's like when I'm on the in a car, I can't fall asleep. I don't know what it is. Car rides, I can't fall asleep. So tired, exhausted, just can't fall asleep. I mean, eyes may drift closed for a little while, but then they're open right after. Yeah.
So Tersa will kind of walk up beside Negan and Sarah, be like, you see those storm clouds up there? They look pretty, of this world to you? What do you think about those things?
I could do a nature check. That's 17 plus 8.
Yeah, it's a natural storm, and it's heading your way.
How much would I know about this storm? Like
It looks like a natural rainstorm. It doesn't look.
17 plus 8.
Yeah,
But I know, like, it's gonna be thunder, it's gonna be lightning.
it's gonna be bad. You can
It's
tell it's
gonna
gonna
be
be. It's gonna be as
tornado.
bad as the one that happened when you guys were in the church.
So, like, tornado.
And you can blame.
winds.
You can blame Lily for this.
So, tornado
made it
like
rain.
winds, the whole 9 yards.
You made it rain.
Well, I guess we might
Hail.
need to race to find cover.
How far away are we from town?
You're still about a half a day away from the village where the manor is at that you guys are going to. You guys will not make it before the storm hits.
Before the storm hits.
Yeah.
Well, hell.
Even if we, like, double timed it?
Like I said, the storm is about 2 hours away, and you guys are about 5 hours away from it.
But I'm just saying, if we decide to run.
If you guys try to run, you're gonna get very close. You still might get hit by the storm, but you'll be at the edge of the town as that's happening.
Do we want to run?
I don't know. Entering this town's going to be tricky. I don't know if we want to rush into it, but if this storm's that violent, I don't know what that's going to lead to. We don't really have like a proper camp. We've just been sleeping outside.
Well, does, Ray have a shelter for tonight, or?
She looks through her inventory. She's like, I could do the mansion one more time.
Do you have anything besides the mansion?
No.
Who would we go to Nana's? Are you
Alright,
coming
I'm
to
here to
Nana's
take
with
the plant.
Okay. Say goodbye, baby.
Bye, sweetie!
Say, I will be back to play D&D when I get older.
And Lily will be
What?
back soon.
You're taking me away from my people.
Then
And
Just
this
got
one will be back to
comfortable
play
with
D&D with us really soon. You know when you
Yeah.
played the zombie game recently? Everybody said you were the best player all night. All the
Absolutely.
people who have watched that video have left comments that you were adorable and that you were really good at role playing. So you did a really good job. So keep it up.
The last time you said make a heart in the comments, you said
Yeah.
last time.
People were leaving hearts and comments, and people said that Lily was funny and did a really good job. And they really liked it when you played Labubu. So you're really good. People really like when you play with us.
Yeah, boo boo, boo boo.
Well, we will have to set up for another Labubu. Sound good? Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
So did Daddy show you how to use
There's your duck.
the skip rope?
Yeah, it's because you have to swirl it around on your ankles. And like
Here, that's how you
Yep.
take out
before
your
you
ankles.
fall.
Don't forget.
This is your duck.
No, that isn't. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, dear.
What?
Noises on the stream.
Oh. Hello, Leviathan. He's
Hello,
subscribed to
Leviathan.
Prime. Thank you
Oh,
so
thank you for
much.
this. We've been visited by the children for Easter. You've missed out on that.
Blows bubbles. Okay.
It's kind of slowed the game down there.
Bye.
Bye.
That's my fault. I told him we would probably be done by noon.
You should know we're never done by noon.
Sometimes we are.
Only if Az has something to do. All right.
Even then,
So yeah, what are you guys planning on doing here? Like I said, we got about 2 hours before the storm will hit you. If you guys double time it, you'll get right to the edge of the city. You don't know if there's an inn. You don't know if this is a hostile city. So you guys, as Tersa was saying, you guys really don't know what you're walking into. So do you want to rush to it, or do you want to try to build some kind of overnight? Feyre does say she has one more use of her mansion spell. She won't until she gets more material concept stuff for it. She wouldn't be able to do it again.
man, the mantis spell would take care of all of our problems. And then we could maybe go into the town with a little more discretion, possibly even resupply, depending on what kind of living activities are going on in the town.
Oh, what time of day is it?
You're about 5 hours away from sunset.
Well, let's travel the hopeful 2 hours before the rain starts. When the rain starts, then we'll camp.
Okay.
So we don't
Maybe
have
we'll
as
see
far
a
to go
building
in
or
the
something.
morning.
Something that would save us from having to cast our one sanctuary.
Alright. So yeah, as you guys progress, roll investigation check, Tercel, looking for some kind of building.
15 investigation.
You look and look. You don't see much. There was a barn you see in one area, but it seems to have been both burned down and half collapsed at this point. It would work as a quick makeshift shelter, but nothing like very stable. And the chances of it collapsing on you guys while in it are pretty high.
Well, and tornado-like winds.
Yeah, so you don't see any other structures that you deem safe enough to hang out in.
We open one of the doors and have that twister scene. We open the door and it's all like reaping paraphernalia and blades. Like, who are these people? And close the door again.
Sarah, you roll a perception check while you guys are moving.
19.
The creek water seems to be rising, meaning that whatever storm is up ahead of you is bringing so much water that it is already causing the creek to rise as far away as you guys are from it.
So I say we get as far as we can. before the raindrops start, or as the raindrops start, and we'll have to use the mansion if we have to.
Yeah.
Kind of wanted to be able to use that as a last. We overused
Sounds
it in
good
the
to me.
beginning, I think.
Pharaoh's like, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to steal the stuff I need from this wizard's house.
We'll keep an eye out. What are we looking for?
She's like, oh, trust me, I'll be keeping an eye out.
Also, alright. So that's the plan, sir.
All right. So yeah, you guys keep going. The storm's getting closer and closer. Obviously, because you guys are going like that towards it. Nothing. In fact, most of the fields are actually more tilled down than the other fields, so it's just very bare open fields. The few trees you even see are very like withered and gnarled and small. So the land here definitely looks very sickly.
And I'm like, Abigail, have you been in a storm like this before? I'm just constantly trying to make small talk with her.
And she constantly doesn't seem to answer you.
I just get more and more nervous about that as the day progresses. Or as the trip progresses, 'cause it's been 2 days now.
Alright. So, you guys ready to call it into the mansion then?
But right before the storm starts.
You guys are pretty close, like within
That's
15,
what
20
I'm
minutes.
saying. So,
I was saying, you guys are probably within 15, 20 minutes at this point. You're still going to get wet because it's of the casting time. I think it's 10 minutes, so.
I think it's 10 minutes, yeah.
Cool.
Alright. So yeah, Feyre goes over and there's a gnarled, half burned down tree, but it's tall enough that she's able to do what needs to be done to make a doorway on it. And opens it up and heads inside. You guys following?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So yeah, you guys enter the now familiar mansion with its perks and music and all of that. Feyre, as always, as soon as she walks through the door, starts taking off her armor.
Yeah. I think I'm more familiar with her back end than my own at this point.
As a servant, the ghostly servants are going around picking up her armor and other unmentionables. And she turns around, standing completely naked. She's like, "You come with me," and gestures towards you to go down this hallway that you've never seen before.
Alright. And I follow.
You get to the end, there is a huge stone door with about 600 different runes on it. And she pushes it open, and inside it is a stone room with even more runes all over it.
Do I need to leave Abigail outside?
She's like, how about you put her in here?
Oh, okay. I will walk in and place the doll down.
As you go to place it down, a stool appears right. Poof. Do you leave her on the stool?
Sure.
So Abigail is stored in there, the door's shut.
I will tell her, this will be safe for you. And us. And I will walk out.
Alright, so while the girls are off securing Abigail, what are you doing, Tercel? In this mansion of luxury and excitement and pleasure.
I think he'd settle down, find that that steam bath, whatever relaxing hot dip water was, and
That's where I'm headed.
he'd be naked and relaxing there.
Alright. So yeah, you go do that, and then Sarah comes wandering in. Also strips down naked and jumps into the water.
She leaves her panties and brassiere on. She doesn't need him seeing it. He doesn't want to see it. We're just going to keep the girls all covered up.
Feyre, on the other hand, walks in just
Of course she does.
nude as the day she was born. And she makes sure to walk right in front of you, Tercel, as she gets in.
Whatever.
Relations with coworkers, it never works out well.
Relations with drows never work out.
That would be the one I'd be more scared of. Alright, so yeah, you guys take a relaxing soak. After a while, you guys smell the aroma of food coming from the main dining area. Elaborate feast is laid out. Doggo is already in there. A bowl of shredded chicken and sausages in front of him, living his best life. As he's eating, there are ghostly servants brushing his hair and giving him doggy shoulder scritches. Getting the full pampered dog treatment.
Yeah. You're spoiling him, Faray.
She walks by in a see-through black nighty robe. Just pets dog and says, "He deserves it. He's a good boy."
He does, but I don't have this spell.
But then as she walks by Tercel, she also goes, "You're a good boy too," and smacks you on the ass. And then
Oh my God.
wanders off to her bedroom.
I need to retire. I need to become one of those old hermit clerics in a meadery somewhere in the foothills of
I
some far off mountain village.
hear Tercel say this, and I was like, I cannot wait to be the scary woman in the woods that the kids all make
Right.
stories of.
Like-
I can't wait.
This adventuring shit, I don't know. Can't wait to just be done with it.
Alright, so after you guys eat, you guys have a few hours before you fall asleep. Anything you'd like to do?
I'm looking at my arm again. Is it still there?
Oh yeah, it's
Like,
still there.
same as it was
Same.
the first day?
Yep, it hasn't expanded, got bigger or anything like that.
Does she have a library?
Oh yeah, there's a library.
I'm gonna go research.
Okay. Investigation.
$16.
16. There's a library. Most of the books aren't really on the subject you're looking for.
A lot of hentai.
Yeah, there's a few books with a lot of tentacles in
Kama
it.
Sutra.
A few books that actually have tentacles coming out of them. Definitely some very interesting artwork that you kind of blush as you kind of look through a couple of them. Curiosity intrigues you to look at a few of these books. You do finally find one or two books on theories of demon possessions, demon markings, things like that. But they're all very much skeptical. They're not like educationally written. They're just like people's thoughts on what happens.
Yeah, but there's a little
Almost
bit of
every
truth.
one of them does come with a disclaimer that these authors have never experienced it, nor would they ever want to, and may God rest your soul if you are ever possessed, kind of things.
Yeah, but with every little, there's a little bit of truth with all of them. So I'll still read it. And
Like I said, most of them, they kind of give you a general concept of, what people say it's like to be possessed. And you, even reading it, you're like, nah, that's not how it is. You've been
as
possessed.
I've already been.
Yeah, you've been possessed before. You do come across one note of interest is it's people who have been possessed before have a chance of being possessed again. So,
I have heard that as well.
so.
Real life.
But-
Alrighty. I hope I don't have to be nailed to any crosses.
Tercel's going to, as best he can, he obviously Foray controls the place, but lock himself in his room and go into a very deep meditative prayer
All right.
I'm gonna try divine intervention,
All right.
and I'd like to ask Palor if he could protect Sarah from this possession in any way he sees fit. So I am level 15. Yeah, but I gotta roll 15 or lower, and I did not.
So, though you feel Palor's warmth and the light surround you, you kind of get that when you call someone on the phone and they're like, yeah, I'll help you out, but they never really do kind of moment. You kind of get that feeling in your soul, like he's looking out for you, but this just ain't one of the things he's really helping with you. So
It's like, I'll do that, but I'm not going to do that.
I'll get around to it when I get around to it.
It's like, what do you mean protect Sarah? That's your fucking job. I got bigger fish to fry, man. You think the sun moves itself? Come the fuck on. I'm like, yeah, all right, Palor. Jesus. So dramatic.
So when you come out of that meditation, you do hear down the hall from the room that Pharaoh usually goes to a very soft and haunting flute melody.
The bard playing the flute.
It's like I just spent all this time trying to get this room secured. I don't know if I want to go back out to investigate. But I'd still like to know more about Faraz. And we'll roll a d20. And if I do 11 or higher, we'll go investigate. That's a 9. So he debates over it for a fucking hot minute. It's like, no, it's her thing. She can do it.
Women, they're nothing but trouble.
After about 20 minutes, the music does die off. But it was a very enchanted, hauntingly beautiful melody.
We can ask her about that sometime. But tonight I'd rather just get some uninterrupted sleep, I think.
So, I'm exhausted. So after I go through the books that are available in our library, adult bookstores more like it, I will
Little column A, little column B.
stumble off to bed
Alright.
and pass out.
Alright. Well then, before we end it, let me tell you what happens for your sleep. Tercel, you fall asleep and you have a great night's sleep. You're in a very comfortable bed. The temperature in the room is just perfect. There's no haunting noises to disturb you. Nothing invades your mind. You actually have a dreamless night. And it is a great, peaceful night. Sarah, your dreams are bizarre. You're chasing after something. And you catch it. And you pull back its neck and you bite into it. And
No,
you
I
just
don't.
start drinking the blood from it.
No, I don't.
And you feel that blood bathe all over your face. You want more, so you hunt another one and another one. And when you wake up in the morning, your bedroom is covered in dead chickens, their throats all ripped out. Tercel, when you wake up in the morning, your room is perfectly normal. And that's where we're going to leave it, guys. So, yeah, there we go. The dreams are going on. But that's where we'll leave it for tonight.
Where's
Remember,
Negan?
Negan is laying in the corner of your room, scared.
Yeah, I bet he is.
No, like he's haunches up, scared of you right now. That's where we're going to leave it for tonight, everybody. We will not be back for D&D next week, as we will be doing the Resident Evil
be, but it's
Tabletop RPG for the Extra Life Tabletop Weekend. So you'll be joining us. The lovely Dee will be joining us. Cody will be joining us. It will be a much smaller crew, so it'll be a lot less chaos. So make sure you join us around 10 a.m. Central Time next week for that. I'm going to go see who we can raid out to, and then we will call it a day. So I'll be right back.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go pee up here.
Well, hello! Thank you so much for the subs, Cat. You're awesome. We are getting ready to raid out. Sorry you missed it. I hope you come back next Sunday. We do another Resident Evil.
We were talking about him earlier, so we're going to go ahead and raid out to him. We're going to go raid out to Jay Talbot. So we'll go give our favorite Welshman some love. And we will be back again next week with Resident Evil Tabletop RPG for Extra Life's Tabletop Weekend. And then we will be back to figure out why Sarah has a room full of dead chickens. So let me go hit this button.
Thanks again. Bye, Dee. I'll see you next week. Hopefully we'll see you, Cat.